everyone, welcome to another edition of my random reviews. And I'm going to take a look at a movie that I really enjoy watching. I could just watch this movie over and over and over again and just never ever get tired of it. And that movie is, and I can't see the title of the movie really well, but it's The Social Network. And the reason I love this movie is because yeah, it's somewhat historically accurate and they're somewhat, well, fictitious in the overall story of how Facebook got created and all the legal disputes surrounding its creation as well as its creator, Mark Zuckerberg. And of course, this isn't the first movie that I know of that is historically accurate and historically fictitious. Like the movie Amadeus, for example, one of my all-time favorite movies. It's somewhat historically accurate, but at the same time, it has some elements in it in the story that are somewhat fictitious. Like, did Salieri really kill Mozart? We don't know. And stuff like that. But still, The Social Network is just a really great movie. I love it. It's fantastic. The cast is great. Jesse Eisenberg as Mark Zuckerberg. He is just really fantastic. I think I read somewhere that he actually did a whole lot of research as to how he was going to portray Mark Zuckerberg, like listening to like audio samples of Zuckerberg's voice, so we could like try to capture the mannerisms in his voice and how Jesse would, well, not Jesse would use those and for when he was doing the dialogue and stuff like that, and yeah. But yeah, he did a really good job. Andrew Garfield as Eduardo Saverin, he just did a really great job. Really fantastic, and these two, Zuckerberg and Saverin, they start out as best friends, and then throughout the course of the movie, their friendship somewhat deteriorates, and it's really quite sad to see these two people who who are best friends. Their friendship is pretty much like severed when you get near the end of the movie. But it's just really great, and Justin Timberlake as Sean Parker, the founder of the short-lived website Napster. He just did a really great job. And of course, as many people may or may not know, he was actually the one that started the whole deterioration between Zuckerberg's and Saverin's friendship. And, excuse me, he just did a really great job. I mean, at first, I was kind of like leery about Timberlake playing Sean Parker, but overall, he just did a really great job. I mean, Justin Timberlake is doing a really good job in movies and stuff like that. I mean, it's hard to believe that this guy went from being in the boy band NSYNC to having a solo career, and now he's doing movies, and he's just really doing a fantastic job. I love him. He's just doing a really good job in the movie business, and I hope someday that he'll continue to do music. But when it comes to his acting skills, they're just superb. I mean, really top-notch acting. And the one thing about the cast that really surprised me is that Brenda Song, who many people remember from The Suite Life of Zack and Cody and The Suite Life on Deck, she was in The Social Network. She played Eduardo's girlfriend, and she just did a fantastic job. I mean, she just did a really fantastic job. And again, this is a Disney star we're talking about here. I mean, this is just like, whoa, big surprise. But yeah, it was really great, and the rest of the cast was really good. I forget the guy who played both the Winklevoss twins, but they just did a fantastic job. I mean, they're the guys that they were trying to sue Zuckerberg because they thought that he stole their idea, but I really don't think he actually did that. I mean, their site was going to be called, like, the Harvard Experience or something like that, and Zuckerberg actually came up with something that would be completely different. And at first, it was just going to be exclusive, like you had to have like a valid Harvard email address. But then, he decided that they should expand, and eventually that's what they did. And now anyone with a valid email address can join Facebook, and so that's what I really really liked about that. And but yeah, the rest of the cast is just really great. It's really fantastic. Um, and it's just a really, really great movie. I really wish that movie could have won Best Picture at the Oscars last year, but sadly, it lost to The King's Speech, which I thought just kind of, I was like, what? You gotta be kidding me! But still, both Social Network and King's Speech are based on true events and stuff like that. But in all honesty, I think The Social Network should have won because it's just a really great movie. It's freaking fantastic, and it just has a really, really great story to it. I mean, you don't get many movies out there where, you talk about the creation of something like YouTube or Twitter or MySpace or something like that. And, yeah, there are going to be some controversies surrounding its creators and the creation of the site itself. But with The Social Network, I mean, that's basically what you get in this movie. It's a movie that talks about the creation of Facebook, its creator Mark Zuckerberg, also as the controversies that led to all the legal disputes, basically about Zuckerberg and stuff like that, and all that stuff. But still, overall, Social Network is just a really great movie. I definitely recommend you watch it. And what's actually interesting is that it's actually based off of a book called The Accidental Billionaire. But of course, instead of calling it that, which would make the movie, which if they did take that title and made it into the title of the movie, actually more sound like a documentary thing. But if you call it The Social Network, and then throughout the movie you realize that, oh, this is about Facebook. Okay, I get it. It sounds more interesting and a little more catchy. But still, Social Network is just a really great movie. I definitely recommend you guys go out and buy it. It's just a really fantastic movie, and it's just really amazing. I freaking love it. It's great. It has a really good cast, and it's directed by David Fincher, who also directed Alien 3 and some other movies and stuff like that. But still, out of all David Fincher's movies, the one that I love the most is The Social Network. It's a really great movie. I freaking love it. It's fantastic. Go buy it and watch it. You will be just blown away. It's really, really great. But yeah, so overall, Social Network is just a really great movie. I freaking love it. So that's pretty much all for me from now. I don't know what I'll be doing next, but well, just keep tuning into my channel, subscribe, and comment on my videos. So thank you guys a lot. Talk to you guys later. Bye.